Hey everyone, it's Joellen from Jewelry Witch, and I am back with an antique mall haul. This is a necklace haul from my local antique store. I will tell you that you might hear some noise in the background. I have a 3D printer going, and it's right in the middle of a print, and so you don't want to stop it or anything. Sorry if that's distracting. Hopefully you won't hear it at all. But here's what I have. I have two small bags of necklaces. There's this one. And there's this one. This one I think has some bracelets in it too. So let's start with this first one. Alright, so I tried to zoom out as much as possible. This first necklace is pretty old, and you can tell from that barrel clasp there. And these are glass beads with some sort of like paint on them. These are not gemstones or semi-precious stones or anything, as far as I know. They look like they were painted that way, but so that's pretty cute. So all of these things, I'm going to find out a little bit more about them before I go selling them. So here's a nice little necklace here. This is a glass necklace, and it's kind of like really short, so it's like a choker style necklace, I guess. And again, it has that old barrel clasp. My camera does not want to zoom at all. There we go. And these beads right here, I'll kind of get in on these. They're like they're glass, but they got this like gold stone in there or something. And they're like not perfectly shaped or anything, so these were like probably like handmade glass beads. Then they get these spacers between these glass beads between. So that one's pretty decent. So here's one that has all kinds of like different colored and sized and style beads on it. There are metal, there are glass. Not sure what these are. I think these are metal also, actually. This might be a handmade thing. I'm not sure about that. There's nothing on this clasp at all. But it makes a lot of noise. I think that's cool. That's because these metal beads right here are hollow. Yeah, so this is really colorful and quite awesome. Here is one that I believe to be lucite. It just has these graduated beads in this spring clasp on it. Not precious metal, but look how big this bead is. That's kind of cool. And there's a lot of like swirlies in there and stuff. It looks really neat. Look at that. Pretty cool. So, and this looks like it's just strung on like some sort of maybe satin like thread or rope. But anyways, that one's kind of neat and chunky. So if I remember right, I paid either $15 or $20 for this bag, this one bag right here. So I think that's pretty good. This necklace right here, Um, the beads on this are absolutely stunning. And we'll start from this middle bead here. So I have not tested this at all. At first I thought it might be Bakelite, but it has a seam, and Bakelite does not have seams, so this might just be lucite. It's not a stone at all. These are plastic. These are some sort of like glass or something. These green ones might be jade. I'm not sure. I haven't tested for that. But look, this one is my favorite bead on this necklace. Like, these are beautiful, like art glass. They got like foil on the inside. They have this kind of like foggy moonstone type look also. Just really unbelievable. And there's two of these. I love that. And then you'll notice it does have a tag, and I'm going to zoom in on this tag for you. So hopefully you can see that this tag says Kenneth Lane, and there is a copyright symbol, which indicates that the piece of jewelry was made sometime after 1955. Whenever you see that copyright, you know it was made 1955 or later. So that's pretty nice that it's Kenneth Lane. So this one is probably my favorite piece so far. So next I have this necklace. This necklace looks pretty innocent if you first glance at it, and probably a lot of people would find this and toss it into like a craft lot or something. And it does have some damaged metal beads, and I would probably test these for gold, honestly, if I didn't see this. So let's just look at that metal bead right there for a second. It's really damaged, which tells me it's not precious metal, but if you look at the bead next to it, that is coral, and that is coral, and this is coral. And so are these teardrop shaped ones. So despite the fact that that is really messed up, I would take this apart probably, because it's unsellable like this. I would take it apart and reuse these beads, and probably the good metal ones. Even these are nice. These are glass. Yeah, so that is a pretty decent necklace right there, and I really like that one. So, oh, you guys probably notice my hands. So some of you that have been watching my videos already know that I have a 7-month-old kitten. She's 7 months old now, and she really likes to play, so she gets me sometimes. But it's usually because I don't put her down when she wants to be put down. So this necklace right here, these are all glass, and they are really shiny, and you can just see that luster on them. And they're different sizes, like these ones are larger than these ones, and it is four strands there. It has a substantial amount of weight. Some people don't like weight around their neck, so I would be sure to mention that in a sale description. And then it has this bead here, kind of dangling. And I know that these are glass, and that this is glass especially. You can probably tell these are glass. This is glass and not amber. It's got those bubbles in it, and you can tell that it's glass when it has bubbles like that. So This right here, I can't tell if it's actually vintage or not because it kind of looks like a homemade piece. Because this toggle clasp right here does not look particularly old. It looks a little bit worn down, but the style is kind of newer. So that's a pretty one. So here is a necklace that is, it's a longer necklace. Oop, I just turned up my lamp by accident. Give me 1 second. Nice. So this right here, it looks like agate, and these are most likely amethyst. And they are all cold to the touch. These in between are metal. Not sure what type of metal they are. I think they're just maybe like silver plated. But that's a pretty decent necklace right there. So this one right here doesn't look like a necklace at all. It had a tag on it at one point. But this is all semi-precious stone chips, and I do believe it's quartz. It might be amethyst because it does look purple in some areas. So it's either quartz or amethyst chips, which I'm always happy to get semi-precious stones, you know, even if it's just strands. Next we have this kind of pastel colored necklace. This I think would be great for like Easter or just like during the summertime. This is a really long necklace. I have it doubled up right now, but it's, you can see these beads too. They're all glass beads. Really cool beads. I like these ones right here that kind of look like marbles. Um, yeah, so it's pretty long. I'm going to show you a little bit closer if I can. So, it's just a long, nice glass beaded necklace. So this one right here is a just a plastic necklace. It's pretty long. I'm not sure what the age is on this one. It does have a fold over clasp. And on the clasp it says Hong Kong. Let's see. Messing with my light here, but let me zoom in on that. There, hopefully you can see that a little bit better. It says Hong Kong. I'm not sure how to date something that says Hong Kong. I know that there's a way, and I know that it is old, obviously, if it was made in Hong Kong, because we don't trade with them anymore or something like that. I'm still learning, you guys. If you know anything about Hong Kong jewelry, please leave a comment, and I would love to know what you know. So speaking of Hong Kong, this one was also made in Hong Kong. It's about the same length as the other one that I just showed you. This is like, it's just a plastic one with these kind of globe looking beads on it. And of course it has the fold over clasp like the other one that says Hong Kong on it. So these kind of remind me of like when your internet goes out and the monitor icon turns into this icon. But anyway, so that's a cute little necklace, I guess. There aren't many people that have orange outfits though, but I think it's still pretty cool. So this one right here is a 3-strand Trifari chain necklace. It is signed on the back of the clasp. Sorry, it's upside down there, but it's right here. Let me zoom in. So you'll see right there, it has that crown Trifari mark. There does not appear to be a copyright symbol, so this might have been made before 1955. However, this style, I don't think this style would date that early. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but this seems like it's later than 55. So these are just different lengths. This one's a shorter one, and then it gets shorter, and then it gets shorter. I'll kind of show you a little bit. And you guys might hear my cat running in the background because she cray-cray this time of night. She sounds like a horse, really. But yeah, so there's that necklace. Here we have a pretty long necklace. This just has kind of interesting links on it. It's gold tone, and it's a really long necklace. Like, pretty long. It's getting tangled on me, really. Of course, I would do that, but I will untangle it for you. Here we go. Maybe I will untangle it later. But it does have a tag, and the tag says Monet. Oh, this camera. Gotta love these cameras. Let me zoom in on it. Okay, so I think I got it focused there. You can see it says Monet. So this necklace is in really good shape. So here's one with some bar links, and it has a hook clasp here. This right here is just some leftovers from a tag that somebody had on it. The pendant is metal, and it looks like enamel, but this isn't enamel. This is some sort of like plastic that has been cut and put in here. And on the back, you'll see, hopefully, that it is marked Sarah, which is Sarah Coventry. This is probably 1960s or 1970. So this necklace right here, I actually think that it's celluloid. It looks like celluloid up close, and I'll show you in a second. It is marked Napier. Not sure if you can see that tag. I can see it a little bit. There you go. And I'm going to zoom in on these beads so you can see what I mean. So you can kind of see that this has striations like celluloid would have. Ivory also kind of looks like this, but these are definitely not ivory. These are not ivory or bone. This is definitely some type of, you know, they feel like plastic, but I'm quite sure that these are celluloid. This necklace needs a little bath, but besides that, it's in pretty good shape. Here we have another Sarah Coventry necklace that has a, and I'm going to say this because I'm thinking about Margaret right now, because she has not been feeling well, and I'll tell you in a second. But this is a Sassy Tassel. I'm not going to steal her song. So this is a hook closure with the Sarah Coventry mirror on it. And it says Sarah Cove on that side with the copyright symbol. These right here, I think they're, I'm not really sure what these are. They might be plastic. They might just be plastic, but that's okay because they're pretty neat looking. They're really, really pretty. So the tassel, and it makes me think of Margaret, who has a YouTube channel called Texas Gal Treasures. And a lot of us here in the jewelry community on YouTube have been really keeping her in our thoughts because her and her family have COVID, and they've been dealing with that for a few weeks now. And we're always concerned, and I just wish her the best, and I continue to send good thoughts and good vibes to her. So this necklace right here is in absolutely excellent condition. I believe that this necklace is made out of stainless steel, the entire thing. And the quality is like so obvious with this. And I'll show you that it has what they call the Trifari key tag. It looks like a key, but it's a T with a crown on it. Some people call it the Trifari key tag, and some people call it the Trifari crown tag. Either way is acceptable as far as I'm concerned. But I'm going to show you a little bit closer so you can see that definitely looks like steel. And it feels like steel. This is really, really good quality. And as for the length, I mean, it's pretty long. So this one right here, I can't really tell if it's 1950s or if it's Art Deco. It has this clasp right here, which I forget what they call this. I used to know and now I don't remember. Is this called a box clasp? Or something like that? Anyways, it has these rhinestones everywhere. And it doesn't look like it's missing any rhinestones. And then this part right here is absolutely gorgeous. It really, if it's not actual Art Deco, it has Deco vibes, for sure. And this is an American Legion auxiliary, sorry, emblem right here. And it looks electroplated. And there's no markings on it, so it's hard to tell. I'm not really sure what era it's from. If you have any idea, leave me a comment, please. So right here is a wicked nice bracelet. It it looks like this is turquoise and coral, which is very popular in southwestern jewelry and Native American jewelry in southwestern tribes. But these are plastic, I believe, which is interesting because each one of these links is marked 925. So I'm super curious as to whether that is actually silver or not, because I would expect the inlays to be real coral and real turquoise. These don't even feel like they definitely feel like plastic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test this right now for you guys. So I have my block, and then I use the 18 karat testing acid, just because sterling silver will turn blue with this, and you can just see it a lot better. I do have silver acid, but this is much easier to see, so I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to take a piece of this and just kind of rub it on this stone here. See that? And then I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you can see it really good. Then I'm going to put some of this acid on it and see what happens. Okay, well, you can see that that is definitely blue. So it's legit sterling silver. Huh. So that's really interesting that they would put like plastic inlays in sterling silver. I've never seen that before, but we have sterling, so there. So it's a pretty nice bracelet, so I will probably sell this at some point. So this bracelet right here is pretty small. It's just a plain gold tone link bracelet. On the back, well, it has this fold over clasp right here, and on the back of that is marked Sperry, S-P-E-R-R-Y. So that's pretty decent. So there are a lot of chains in this group. Here's another one. It's a very long chain, as we've been seeing. Like super duper long. But right here, again, we see that Trifari tag. So this is a nice Trifari necklace. Sorry, it's not liking to focus, but we have that. Well, now I'm going to tell you that I definitely love finding sets. So this right here is a Napier set. It is a chunky rope bracelet with a chunky rope necklace. And here's the bracelet up closer. And then there's the mark right there. Sorry, I have it upside down. It says Napier and then patent, a patent number. And then this one has the same clasp. So this isn't even a marriage. These two things actually go together. That sounded wrong, but in jewelry talk, you know what I mean. So there it says Napier right there with patent and then the number there. So these both are in excellent condition. I'm going to get it to focus a little bit better. There we go. I will be selling these together. Here is a beaded necklace. These beads have seen better days. They are definitely worn quite a bit. These right here are plastic. These are just strung just on a, you know, what is this? Just a strand, you know, like nylon or something. And it's pretty long. This is not sellable. These beads are far too damaged and worn down. This is a Trifari necklace. So it's a pity that it's in rough shape like that, but what can you do? I really don't have any use for these beads, so this will probably end up in a craft lot, unfortunately. Hopefully somebody can find something to do with these. Here's a little rope bracelet. So this is gold tone color. It has a sister clasp right here. So that's neat. I really do love those. And it is marked. It does have a tag, and the sister clasp is marked. So it's marked twice, and it is marked Monet. And I know this isn't focusing well tonight, but there it goes, Monet. Yeah, so that's a pretty nice little bracelet. It's in really good shape. Pretty cute. So here's a necklace that is gold tone. I'm not really sure what the name of this type of chain is. I will show you up close. Um, and I've seen this type of chain before. I might have asked you this before. Is that a box chain? Is that what that's called? Um, and then it does have the tag here. And I was expecting it to say Monet, but it says Nucci. Not sure if you can see that. Oh, I lost it. Okay, let me try again. There, you see that? Um, so it's a really nice necklace. It feels really nice. Well, sorry you guys, I didn't realize that my furnace had been on until it shut off. Hopefully that wasn't too distracting. This is like a choker style necklace right here. It's quite short. It has like these pieces here with 3 chains coming down. And as you can see, there is the Trifari hang tag on this as well. So this is another nice Trifari necklace. It's in really good shape. I don't see any damage on it. So pretty happy to have found this one. Whoops, I just dropped a bunch of stuff. Give me a second. Well, it sounded like I dropped a bunch of stuff, but it was really just this necklace right here. This necklace has quite a few strands of chain. I believe 6 strands of chain. It has this nice clasp on it right here also. And if we turn it over, we can see that it is crown Trifari. Again, without that copyright symbol. So, But this is in excellent condition, as you can see. Excellent condition. So, pretty decent. And that is the word of the day, decent, because I keep saying it. But these really are decent necklaces. So here is another super long necklace. This one also, as you can see, actually, you know what? I don't think that's Trifari. Is that Trifari, you guys, or is that Talbot's? Gosh, I think it might be Trifari. It would make sense if it was Trifari because it was in the rest of these necklaces. This is a really long chain, but it's really nicely made. So this is the last necklace in this bag. And you can tell by first looking at this that this looks like Bakelite, doesn't it? But I don't have any way to test that right now. And if I was to guess, which I don't like guessing, I would guess that it's not because it doesn't seem to have the weight maybe that Bakelite would have. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. But I tried rubbing it actually and smelling it, and I didn't smell any formaldehyde smell. So I would rather test it with some semi-chrome or some 409, but I don't have either one of those things. So I'll show it to you a little bit closer. I'm not sure if you can see that the detail too well in this. So I've noticed that, first of all, the necklace is broken right here. This was double stranded and one of the strands came loose on this side. Also, there are a couple beads on here that are obliterated. Here's one of them. And that's pretty sad. There are other ones that are pretty badly damaged too. But I'm going to find a way to accurately test this. And hopefully it'll be Bakelite. That would be nice. So we have come to the end of this jewelry video. I can't even think tonight. It's late, you guys. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that little pause of mine, you guys. My son came out of his bedroom and he had some questions for me. So, this clasp right here, I wanted to mention also. This is it says 12 karat gold filled, so that's kind of nice as well. But I don't know if that's actual Bakelite or not. But we have gotten through the jewelry that I got at the antique mall, and I will probably be making a video of some bracelets I got, and some more videos of things that I got at the antique mall because I can't stay out of there. So until next time, give me a like, please, if you like this video. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. And until next time, I will see you later.